Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how I made this delicious looking sauce. In this sauce you will see carrot, the chicken and other stuff. So over here I have my potato, and here is my carrot. It's already washed and diced to the shape that I want it to be. And that is a diced onion as well. By the way, this sauce is for meat pie. I'm going to call it chicken pie. And that is the shredded chicken that I'm going to use in filling up the pie. So I have my potato already diced, I have my carrots already diced, I have my onion, my scotch bonnet pepper. Those are the things that I'm going to use in this process. So now that is for the sauce, that the fillings. I am going to show you guys what I'm going to use to mix the flour. I have my butter. The butter is there. I didn't measure it, but like I always say, I eyeball what I'm going to use. I know the quantity of the butter I'm going to use. And I have milk. I'm using evaporated milk. That is what you see in that teacup. And I have my dry flour. In that flour I have my baking powder and a little bit of salt and sugar. So I am mixing the dry flour and coal. Now it is being mixed. I just added my eggs, 2 eggs, and I have to mix very well. You have to knead your flour. Knead it in a way that everything, the ingredients will be well combined. Make sure it is well kneaded. When you think that your dough, after your dough is formed and you think it's thick, you add a little bit of milk or water. I just added my milk. At this point, I have to cover it with a plastic wrap, saran wrap, and I have to put it away and allow it to sit for some minutes. So now I am going to go ahead to start putting the ingredients that I'm going to use to fill up the pie together. That is the seasoning I just added, chicken bouillon. I went ahead to fry my onion. I usually like a lot of onion in my meat pie. You have to fry your onion and get out the flavor from the onion so that it can get into the fillings. My onion is sauteed. I have to put my scotch bonnet pepper. Yes, I like to make it a little bit spicy. So that is my potato that I am frying. I'm not going to allow it to be cooked because it is still going to get into the oven. That will make it to overcook. So I'm just going to leave it crunchy at this point. Give it a quick mix. Mix up everything so that the spices, the seasoning will get into it. Now the shredded chicken is getting into the pot. By the way, I used one of those chickens they sell in the store that is already seasoned. So I didn't make this, I bought it, and all I did was to shred it in the sizes that I want it to be. It's already seasoned, and the seasoning from my pot will still get into it. So you give it a quick mix. You can see the carrot is in the pot as well. Yeah, you mix it very well and make sure that everything is combined together. You can see the potato is not cooked because I don't want it to be that cooked. I just need it to have a little bit of flavor because it's going to be baked. Looking yummy, right? So this is the flour that was put away to be seated for some minutes, and I think it is ready for me to start cutting it into the shape of the meat pie. I call it meat pie, but it's chicken pie because that is what I use. So here I'm rolling my dough. Roll it into the level of thickness that you want. You can make it thicker than this, or you can make it lighter. It depends on what you want, because you are still going to fill it with the sauce that you have made. So it's up to you if you want it to be really thick. And now I am cutting it to my shape, and this is what I used, a cover of something. I don't even know what it is, but I know it's cover of a can or so. So I'm cutting it into the shape and the size of the meat pie that I want. I don't want it to be too big, so that shape is okay, because at the end of the day it's still going to increase in size when it is baked. So that size is enough for me. Now I have to fill in the sauce that I made, the everything with the meat, the chicken, and the sauce together. So I have an egg white precisely, that I am using to seal up the meat pie. So that is what you see me do over there, though I didn't show the egg white, but I have it somewhere, and that is what I used. And I'm using the fork to cover up, to seal it up properly, and also it gives it a different design as well. So that is a piece that I have made, and I'm going ahead to roll another one, and that is what I'm going to be doing till the dough is over. When you are rolling, you can sprinkle dry flour on it so that it will not be sticking on the rolling pin. Like I don't really like much flours, like I don't really like to sprinkle much. So do it the way you like. When you sprinkle a little bit of flour, it's not going to stick on the rolling pin, and it's not going to stick on the board that you are using. I'm using my chopping board. So you make sure you sprinkle a little bit of flour, and you keep cutting it into your shape, any shape that you like. You keep doing it the way you like. So I'm trying to seal it up with the fork, and it's still giving it a design like a kind of beautiful shape. So these are the ones that I have done. Now I will go ahead. This time you will see the egg whites. This is the egg whites that I'm going to use to brush on the meat pie. It makes it crispy. It changes the color. It makes it it makes it to look inviting. Like you see the meat pie after it is baked, you see it like shining with something like a glade, you know. It comes out crispy and it looks good as well. So that is what I'm doing over here, polishing the meat pie with the egg white. That is egg white. When you take out the whites, you know, the yolk is left behind. So that is what I'm doing over here. You brush it very well, make sure every part of it is covered. And you see I'm using the wax paper so that it will not stick on the pan. I remember there was a time I used foil paper and it sticks on it. So when you use this, it makes the bottom of the meat pie to be crispy and it's not going to stick on the pan. So I went ahead to set my oven as 280 degree, but I think that is very high. I don't know why it's showing that though. So you heat up your oven before you get the pan into the oven. It was baked on 280 degrees. That is the heat that you are going to use to bake it, because you want it to bake slowly so that everything will be well cooked. And here is the meat pie ready. You see, with the egg wash, you see how it is shining, how it is looking crispy, inviting. That is it right there. The meat pie is ready, loaded with the chicken, because you call it chicken pie, meat pie. So load it, fill it up with enough meat or enough chicken. I didn't use flour, because I see a lot of people, they use flour to add to the sauce. I don't know why they do it, but I didn't do that. I know some will say because they need to combine it. Anyway guys, that is it for the meat pie. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video.